Hey, it's your mama favorite sister, Auntie Didi, coming to you with another hairstyle slay. Today we're going to do a crochet braid hair on my mannequin here. This is the actual crochet cap that we're using for that. This is the crochet cap that we're using for that. And then we're going to attach this hair. This is the boho box braid, 12 inches. It has 3 of the little bundles in there, which is 8 braids a piece, so it's 24 total in the pack. I have 6 packs of that. I'm going to leave 1 pack unopened until I actually apply this to the customer's head. Okay, auntie babies, let's get into this hairstyle. Now, the first thing you want to know is spacing is everything. Okay, so let's go about 2 finger widths above the band for our first row, and we're going to take that needle through 2 of the net holes. If you saw that, I took it through 2 of those and I'm going to pull that through. We do that for added support. As you style it, wear and tear on the hair, you want to make sure that it doesn't rip through the net and then your hair is coming out, right? So take it through 2 holes to avoid that. Okay. All right, I got the first one applied. So that second braid is going to be installed again 2 finger widths away from that last plait, and that way we get good spacing and we're not overpacking the hair, because you don't want it to look unnatural, big and bulky. And guys, just my forgiveness already in advance, man. Your girl ain't never done this before, so of course I'm talking thinking that I can talk and do and all that at the same time, and now I understand there is a reason for voiceovers. So this is gonna be like a good Japanese flick. The mouth ain't gonna never line up with what I'm actually saying, because I came back in to explain what's going on and what you're saying here. Now, I ain't gonna talk you to death because it's pretty much the same thing, just showing you the install. So in fact, I'm gonna play a little music in the background. I don't own the rights to this music. This is 137 Music Tribe. It's a gospel artist group. Check them out when you get a chance. I really enjoy their music. Look, you see that? You see that row coming together? We got 3, and I deal with numbers a lot, so I'm just gonna say like 6 across the back is gonna make a full line or full row of hair. So 6 across the back, and that's what I'll do. 6 from that I lost myself, y'all. And listen, how my editing is set up, I ain't even gonna edit that. But we're gonna move this camera down so you can see what's actually happening. There we go. All right, that's a good view, you guys. Y'all can see me taking it through the 2 holes as I mentioned, and boom, pull it through. And it's much the same. You catch that hair with the crochet hook, then you pull that hook through, and then you catch that hair, the tail end of that hair, and pull it through. And that's good, guys, when you're dealing with this type of hair that has loose pieces in it and all that, because you don't want to tangle this stuff up, because again, it's synthetic, right? So we don't want to tangle it up. We want to just, you know, manipulate it as least as possible so that it can last as long as possible. There we go.
Calling all saved women from the US, Canada, to the UK, Japan, China.
Much just saying, look at that, y'all. Y'all see that roll? Y'all see it? Y'all see it? They came together. Okay. So we're going to continue to do that. Move right on up. And I just wanted to point out that seam there. You want to put hair through that seam too.
And anything's added residual.
Now that one you come in kind of at an angle. You notice all of the other install plaits so far, I've been going just straight up and down, but here I go at an angle because I want to wrap the hair around that seam and not go through or break that seam. And guys, don't worry if it seems like it's sitting a little away from the cap itself. I'm real attention to detail, so I notice that type of stuff. But by the time you get to filling it in, you're going to be fine and you're not going to notice that. Now that second row, once we start that second row, again, we went 2 finger widths up, right? To start that new row, we're going through 2 of the net holes at a time. And we want to make sure that the braid that we hang on this row falls directly in the center of the rows beneath it. So it's a brick layer effect. That way you're using less hair to get more coverage. And don't worry, I'm going to turn it around so you guys can actually see what that looks like in a minute here. Let's get a couple more plaits on there though. Pressure, pressure. All right, here we go. Here we go. Auntie is up here doing this wig, y'all. And this is really good hairstyle that I recommend if you're trying to be really less on your hair, no tension on your hair. It goes directly through this wig cap, and then we're just gonna put some plaits directly through the customer's hair to cover the cap itself. So I'm gonna do a part 2 to show you the install, but I want to show you how to just construct this wig, crochet wig. Girl, I done learned the speed up feature. Don't play with them. See, that's 2 rows right there. That's a half a pack of hair because, like I said, it's 24 plaits in a pack. So 2 more rows and we're going to have a pack out of the way. And again, I install a full 5 packs as a rule of thumb directly onto the cap, and then that 6th pack, I leave that for the day of installation so that I can cover the actual cap and just fill in spaces from that point. But typically a good rule of thumb how I do my placement of the plaits, I typically do 2 packs of hair in the back, 2 packs of hair in the back, then 1.5 pack on each side, and then again I leave that 1 pack to cover the cap once I install it on the customer. If a customer doesn't have really long hair, this is a good style to kind of give you the foundation that you need to apply it to their hair and make sure it lasts. Like all of my hair dudes, I try to get at least a month out of them. Ladies, y'all tell me, are y'all doing longer than a month in y'all hair? I'm trying to do at least a month. So I do a month of my hairstyles for the most part. Alright y'all, I had to fast forward it because it was the same old, but this is the wig fully constructed right here. Ain't she nice? Ain't she cute? Ain't she full without being bulky? Okay, perfect. Now again, if you want, you know, bigger hair, you know what I mean, because everybody have their own preference on what they want it to look like, you can just, you know, add more as needed. But I would say start out primarily with that 6-pack intention, and then if you notice that you want to get a little more volume, then definitely add on, you know, go crazy, go wild, but 6 packs will get you a full head. And on loose hair, it's even smaller than that amount. But, you know, that's another day, another video. But for this one, when you have the braided or, twisted or dread, just the type of plaited hair, then 6 is a good rule of thumb. Right here I'm explaining to you guys on the video about installation, but again I decided to show the installation, so that's why I'm not even going to try to mirror what I'm talking about on there. Hit the mute on that girl, she keep talking, I can't. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in and joining me. This pretty much is the look. This pretty much is the style. As far as installation is concerned, I'm going to tell you in the next video. So subscribe, like, set up notifications, communicate with me, set up comments that you got in the, you know, in the little field there. As long as y'all ain't acting crazy, I'll keep them open, okay? Thank you for joining, Auntie. Y'all have a blessed rest of y'all day.